this is Luckiest, and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 as France. We just finished up the battle with the Austrian Navy. Or maybe it doesn't think we have. There we go. And torpedoed a heavy cruiser on exit. As we saw, we got the one battle cruiser, we chased a bunch of the other ones, tried to get a lot of the heavy cruisers. And that is that, gain 2 prestige. More ships in South Africa. Don't we have ships moving? What do we have in South Africa? Alright, they're in South Africa. We have Indian Ocean covered. Move you to the South Pacific. And then you can move to Central. We have our 2 heavy cruisers in Northern Europe. Also have all of our raiders in Northern Europe. Put them on raiding and let's move them to the Mediterranean. We have our escorts in the Mediterranean. And we have all of our corvettes, which we need to get onto trade protection. We are far in excess of. Our minister asked for the 3 battle cruisers, so we will be going up to 5 large capital ships. But we're also coming out with the harpoons. And we have plenty of submarines. Speaking of which, we have medium ones. The submarines are less fun though. I'm not gonna overdo that. Probably, maybe. I mean, have twice as much as anyone else. Where do we want to spend this money? More harpoons, I suppose. $8 and $6, that'll be 14 total. Try the expense of 8 and 8. Only South Pacific we're missing. Yep. And we're about to cover that. Wow, we got one of those battle cruisers. Convoy defense. Also, I think our raiders aren't going to be too useful. We could use them for trade protection. In the Mediterranean to Northern Europe. The rest I'll leave it as raiders. Hey, better accuracy. Seaplane scouts. No, forgot we were allied with Japan. Or are allied. Convoy defense. Raid on enemy coastal shipping. Large. We have a destroyer screen and 2 light cruisers. We'll cut in a little bit. And there we go. First ship sighted. Second ship sighted. A bit of no thanks. If that is another heavy cruiser, that means we have run into the fleet they have available with our 2 light cruisers. And I am very comfortable noping out of there. Aha, this is probably not part of the fleet though. Goes in on this merchant and take them out quickly. Guys, you don't need to torpedo them to smithereens. Approach the corvette. Ooh, an 11-inch battery, so I don't want to get too close to that. Getting a lot of hits on that corvette. We cannot get closer to those shore batteries. No. We're good, thank you. Their remaining battle cruiser. I think they had 3. Oh, there's the other shore battery. Austria has been busy with these shore batteries. Which is smart, because this is a very restricted waterway. Alright, let's cut in and see if we can get this transport. Oh, they have not turned around. And that's that. Another 11-inch battery. Yeah, we can afford to send it ashore to pick up survivors on this one. Ooh. There we go, that transport is effectively done for. And now we've found someone else. Supposedly a destroyer. Possibly on trade protection. Is actually a corvette. Fuel running low. Seeing dawn. We are deep into the sea, so we're going to work our way back out, but that doesn't matter because we're at the end of the scenario. So corvette and 3 transports. Didn't sink the other one. Oh, right, because they were headed towards that port and we couldn't follow them under the shore batteries. And they'll give us a minor victory for that one, as well as the 250 points for the blockade. we're not going to be able to keep that blockade going either. I mean, we could take our raiders off of raiding. I mean, they're not doing that much. Maybe throw them all into trade protection. I don't think they count for that though. They actually have to be active. I don't really want to fight with them either. Or they're counted regardless. I didn't think they counted for blockades as raiders. These numbers are confusing me. Okay, I'll leave them on trade protection then. That's fine. Army wants resources. We certainly can help. Private venture float plane. We don't have any, so yes by default. Coastal raid. Not too keen on that one. Ugh, especially with cruisers again. Same as last time. Oh, I'm thinking of coastal bombardment, not coastal raid. Coastal raid's fine. We can do that. We'll come in close towards the objective. Come up to max speed. Gave up just like that. Accelerate time again. Well, there's our next target. Suppose I should hit the easy button at this point. And trivial. Then again, I kind of expected that fighting Austria. I'm not one to turn down a war and rule the waves though. Nope, we have a shore battery. Yep, right there. We'll see if we can't catch up with the other corvette that went this way. Why do you keep sending the cruiser to pick up survivors? Finish off this corvette now that we're getting solid hits. No shore batteries to save this one. There we go. We'll work our way up the coast. See if we can catch anybody going the other way. And no. Hit 3 ships. Enough to gain a prestige. It's a little surprising. And we're getting our harpoons next turn. Don't let them off cheaply, and I'm okay with that. Mutually unacceptable. X-lighters, invasion capacity. French ship, Forbin intercepts Austrian raider. It's the light cruiser that's meant to be a raider. Even if this is a light cruiser, we probably don't want to fight this. And that is correct. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns per side. No, it's 8, but that's a central firing one. An interesting setup. Bursts are 2 6-inch, 8 4-inch. We have an inch in armor, they have 2. And they're faster, so we might not be able to dictate this one. Alright, it'll be like that. Get the forward gun involved. Which sides? If they're gonna chase, we'll put them in torpedo territory. There we go. .13 minutes. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Another one will take 5 more. 5. Got them with a 4-inch. Alright, I am going to switch sides. Mostly because they're starting to hit us a little bit more frequently. Near miss. I mean, we've peppered them with quite a bit, but they have the armor, they can take that. I believe they are going slower. We do have the better accuracy at range with the 6-inch. Not that either one is working right now. Alright, we're getting too froggy and aggressive. Accelerate this and call it to a close. Light damage to each other. Slightly in our favor. Glad I did not pursue. New destroyers are working up. Take a worthless point of prestige. Never miss an opportunity to pump up the prestige for no good reason whatsoever. That's why we end up in so many wars. Better 5-inch. Raid on coastal shipping. Led by the Forbin. Amazing. I need to put them back on trade protection. Alright, first target seen. Multiple targets. Mostly corvettes. Single transport. Or multiple. There's those shore batteries that have been giving us trouble. And there's the enemy fleet. And our destroyers are confused about what they're supposed to be doing. We'll angle slightly to starboard. We'll see if we'll launch torpedoes. I doubt it. And we're headed right for another shore battery. Can you guys do something about this? Rather than faffing about down here? One torpedo. Another one that will also miss back at. Their heavy cruiser is going to get that close, separate from the rest of them. I don't see the reason we should have. Be nice about it. Where are you guys going? Seriously? Get back here. The heavy cruiser right there, and they go after the battle cruiser. I appreciate your gumption. This is not useful. Let's see if we can detach the Francisque, although she's probably already lost. Two of them makes it more likely it's their fleet. Yep. Although if we stick around towards the end of the scenario, we should be able to force a night action. Alright, couple transports. Or escort. And there we go. Head back to cruise. See their heavy cruiser down south. Here comes the battle cruiser. We'll stay up at speed. Nope, they're a little too close. We are approaching evening. Where are they going? Come back up to speed. We'll start approaching them. See if we can get them to engage. Yeah, if they head into port, we can't do anything about that. Let the squadron attack. We'll see if the destroyers will close in. Yeah, they're too deep into the port and they're not coming out, so call this one then. Head out for open seas. Oh, our destroyer made it. I was expecting her to sink after taking that much flotation damage. There we go, another minor victory. Where is the Forbin? Get back on trade protection. You're not made for those kinds of fights. Our workups and complete success on the army offensive. Cruiser battle. That'll go poorly for us. Except they can't actually do it. Fleet battle, please do. Yeah, not surprised by that one. Small engagement. I like our destroyers, so I'd be okay with that. And complete failure to engage in any combat to a great benefit to our victory points. Better torpedoes. Cruiser action. Not too excited by that prospect. I will actually take the hit on that. Convoy defense. Gladly do that one. Ugh. Same ships we've been using this whole time. Well, at least we're familiar. We'll run up the black flag and close in directly. Look at that, they're running. Well, our destroyers are actually going to be aggressive enough. We'll give them support. Okay, the from A taking a heavy round. Get them to go home. Barely messing with those torpedoes. Alright, here they come again. Or not. Seem reluctant to engage. Alright. Pushed them a little bit further away. Dropped cruise speed. There they are again. And there they turn away again. Not too keen on jousting with a battle cruiser when we have our light cruisers. Getting their destroyers a bit. No, 2 6-inch guns into the Slavoyan. I'm sure that was highly effective. No, the Spalato's heavily on fire now. And we'll see about returning back to the transports. I don't see them. We're in overtime now, though. And that's a wrap. So we lost one destroyer. Or no, they lost one destroyer. We lost one transport? Minor victory. However, that is all the time we have available for today. Thank you for staying till the end. Please leave a comment. Leave a comment below, and I will see you next time. Take care.